In this video, I'm going to exactly show you how you can create this Telegram AI agent that is able to do custom actions like getting contacts from your Google Sheets, sending emails, and creating events on your Google Calendar. To demo this AI agent, I'm going to send a message in Telegram with please set up a meeting with Steph for tomorrow at 5 p.m. and let him know. So we're going to send this, we're going to press on execute workflow, and then we can see that we are first going to fetch the contacts from our Google Sheets, then we're going to use this contact to send an email with our Gmail, and then we're going to create an event on our Google Calendar. And when we take a look in our Google Calendar, we can see that we have created the event meeting with Steph at 5 p.m. And if we take a look in our Gmail, then we also got an email with the subject meeting scheduled for tomorrow at 5 p.m. saying, "Hi Steph, I have scheduled a meeting with you for tomorrow at 5 p.m. Best regards, Sale." Then on Telegram, we also got a message from our AI agent saying the meeting with Steph has been set for tomorrow at 5 p.m. So this is how the Telegram AI agent works. So let's move to a fresh n8n canvas so I can show you step by step on how you can create this AI agent yourself. The first thing that we need to do for this AI agent is make the connection with Telegram so we can send messages to our AI agent and our AI agent is able to send messages back to us. So to do this, we're going to press on a plus, we're going to type in Telegram, and then we will choose the trigger on message. And the first thing that we need to do in here is create our credential, and this will allow us to make the connection between Telegram and n8n. So we're going to press on select credential, create new credential, and then we see that we need an access token, and we can get this by going to Telegram. Once you're in Telegram, you will go to the top left to the search bar, and here we'll type in bot fodder. The bot fodder is basically going to help us to create our own bot on Telegram, and this bot we can use to talk with our AI agent. So we're going to press on start, and then here we will see this message, and what we have to do is press on the new bot here so we can create our new bot. Then it says, alright, a new bot, how are we going to call it? So you have to pick a name, and this could be whatever you want, and then after that you have to create a username, and this could be whatever you want, but it has to end in bot. After you've entered the username, your bot is created, and you will get access to your API key. You have to copy this, and then we can use this in n8n. So in n8n you will paste it in the access token, then you can press on save, and now your connection with Telegram is successful. So now if you for example say hey and then send this, then we can see that we will receive the message, and here we see that the text is hey, which is what we have just sent. The next step for this AI agent is adding the AI agent itself. So we will press on the plus, go to AI, then press on AI agent, and now we have connected the AI agent. And the first thing that we need to do is add the chat model, because otherwise you won't be able to chat with the AI agent. So we will press on the plus, and then we will use an OpenAI chat model, and in here you have to also create your credential. And we can do this by pressing on credential to connect with, then create new credential, then go to the open docs, and then n8n has a full explanation of how you can create this credential. In the AI agent we have to set the user message, and we can do this by going to source for prompt, then do define below, and then the prompt user message is going to be the message from our Telegram. So here we see text, and we're going to drag it in here. This basically means that the user message is going to be the message that we have sent in our Telegram. So the AI agent will receive this message here. Now if we send a message like hey, then our AI agent is going to respond back to us. So it said, hello, how can I help you today? But we haven't added any memory, and this will now cause that if we send a message back to the response that our AI agent gave to us, that it won't understand what we are talking about because it doesn't have any context. So to give our AI agent context, we're going to add memory to the AI agent. So we will press on the plus, and we will use the simple memory. And in here we have to set up two things. So the first thing is that we need to switch it to define below, and we need to add the key. And the key is basically going to be the chat ID from our Telegram. So when we look here at the Telegram input, then we can see the chat ID. So this chat ID we will drag in as the key, and then we also have the context window length. And this is basically how many messages our AI agent is able to remember. So now we have put it on 5, and it is able to remember 5 messages, but we can adjust this to whatever we want. The next thing that we will do is add our first tool, which is going to be getting context in our Google Sheets. So we will type in Google Sheets, and then the one that we need to pick is the operation get rows with the resource sheet within document. Once again, in your Google Sheets, you will also have to create your credential. After you have created your credential, we have to move to Google Sheets, because we will first have to create the Google Sheets where we can put our contacts in. In Google Sheets, we're going to create 2 columns. The first one is going to be the name, where we're going to store all of the names of the persons. And then we have the email, where we're going to store all of the emails. And after you have created your Google Sheets, you will go to the document, select your Google Sheet, and then this Google Sheet node is set up. Now that we've added the contact tool, we will add a new tool which will help us to create events on our Google Calendar. So we'll type in Google, and then here we see Google Calendar, and then the first thing that you need to do is add your credential. After you've created your credential, you have to put the resource on event and the operation on create, because we obviously want to create an event on our Google Calendar. After that, you will have to select your calendar, and this can be whatever calendar you want, and then we will have the start and the end parameter. And these will basically define when our event will start on our calendar. So we can fill this in by using From AI, and what From AI does is that it will basically use the brain power of the LLM, so OpenAI, Claude or Gemini, to define what has to be filled in this parameter. So it will look at our input that we gave in Telegram, so for example a message with create an event on our Google Calendar at 5 p.m. Then it will see the start time is 5 p.m. and then the end time is going to be at 6 p.m. And From AI is very useful because first of all it is very quick to set up the tool, and second of all it is less prone to errors. Next we will need to add 2 extra options to our Google Calendar tool, because without these 2 options we won't have any title to our event and we won't have any description in our event. And we obviously want this, so we're going to press on add field. Then first of all we're going to press on the summary, which is going to be the title of the event, and then we have the description, which is going to be the description. And we can also fill these 2 parameters in with the From AI. And after we have set everything up like this, we are now able to create events on our Google Calendar. By the way, if you like this video so far, then please do not forget to like and subscribe, as this will really help us. Then the last tool that we will add is a Gmail tool, which will allow our AI agent to send emails. So we're going to press here on the plus, we will type in Gmail, and we will select this tool. Then the first thing that you will need to do is create your credential, and after you have done that, you will put the resource on message and the operation on send, because we obviously want to be able to send emails. After this, we will have to fill in 4 parameters, which is the to, the subject, the email type, and the message. And 3 of these can be filled in with From AI. So the to, subject, and the message can be filled in with From AI. And then the email type has to be on text, because we obviously want to send a text message with our Gmail tool. After this, the Gmail tool is set up, and now our AI agent is able to send emails. Okay, so this is what we now got. So we have the Telegram trigger as our input, then we have our AI agent with a chat model connected and a memory connected, and then we have 3 tools, so a Google Sheets, a Google Calendar, and a Gmail tool. Now there are 2 parts missing. First thing is the system prompt in our AI agent, which gives the instructions on when it should use all of these tools, and then we need the output, so we get a message back on our Telegram that everything was done successfully. The first thing that we'll do is set up the system prompt, so we'll go in the AI agent and then we will press on add option and we will add the system prompt. The system prompt I have already made, which is role, you are a helpful AI assistant that acts as an email automation agent. Then your task is to draft and send emails on the behalf of the user when requested. And then we have given it some extra rules. So for example, whenever you send an email, you must first determine the recipient's email address by using the get contacts tool. And it is very important, because if you do not say this, then it will just immediately go to the Gmail tool and send the email. But because it hasn't gone to the contacts tool, it isn't able to actually get the right email, and then it won't send the email at all. And that is not what we want, and therefore you should explicitly say in your prompt that it first needs to go to the contacts tool before it will send an email. After that, I said all outgoing emails must end with the following sign-off exactly as written. So best regards, Sil. And then the last thing that I've added is the current date and time. So what I basically did is the 2 brackets here with the $sign now. And this gives the AI agent the context on which date/time it is. And this is very important if you're, for example, going to create events on a Google Calendar. Because if it doesn't know the date/time, then it isn't able to put the event on the correct date, because it doesn't know what the date is. And therefore we have to also say this in our AI agent prompt, so it knows which day/time it is. Last thing that we need to do before we can do a demo of this AI agent is at the output. So we're going to press on the plus, type in Telegram, then we will scroll down where we see send a text message. What we need to set up in this node are 2 things, which is the chat ID and the text. So the text is going to be the output of the AI agent, so we can drag it in here. And then the chat ID can be found in the Telegram trigger, and then below here where we see chat ID, and we will drag it in here. And now everything is set up and the AI agent is successfully created. So now let's run through a demo to see how it works. In Telegram, we will say, please set up a meeting with Steph for tomorrow at 5 p.m. and let him know. So we're going to send this. Then we can see that it will first trigger the Google Sheets. It's going to get the contact from Steph. Then it is going to create the Google Calendar event on our Google Calendar. And it's going to send the email to Steph. So let's see if it actually created the event on our Google Calendar and if it actually sent us the email. On my Google Calendar, we can see that the event meeting with Steph at 5 p.m. till 6 p.m. is created. Then if you take a look in our Gmail, then we also also received the email with the subject meeting scheduled for tomorrow at 5 p.m. And the email is, "Hi Steph, I have scheduled a meeting for tomorrow at 5 p.m. Please let me know if you have any conflicts. Best regards, Sil." But then there is one thing that is not really nice, which is this email was sent automatically with n8n. We obviously do not want this on our emails because it is unprofessional, and we can remove this by going back to n8n, then going in the Gmail tool, and then we need to add an option where it says append n8n attribution. So we're going to switch this off, and then if we send a new email, then the message at the bottom has been removed. On Telegram, we also got a message with the meeting with Steph has been set up for tomorrow at 5 p.m. and I have informed him about it via email. If you need any further assistance, please let me know. By the way, you can also download this AI agent for free in our free Skool community, and the link for that is standing in the description below. Then once you're in the community, you will go to the classrooms in here, then to the n8n workflow vault, and then in here you can download the AI agent and plug it into your n8n. Besides this, if you want to have a more hands-on approach with learning n8n and AI automation, then you can join SPA Automation Plus. In here we have created the 0 to n8n Hero course, where we take you from complete beginner to expert in n8n and AI automation. Besides this, you also get free unlimited tech support, which means that if you have a problem with building one of your AI agents or AI automations, you can just ask us a question and then we and the community will help you solve your problem. So if you want to take the next step in your AI automation journey and you want to skip all of the struggles of learning it yourself, then we hope to see you inside. This was the video on how to create a Telegram AI agent. If you liked the video, then do not forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.